The Black Genocide no one knows about. In 1904, the Germans ordered an extermination order in Southwest Africa, officially declaring every black, with or without a gun, will be shot, men, women, and children. Then they wiped out 80% of the population. This is the story of the Herero and Nama genocide. In 1904, Southwest Africa, which is now Namibia, was a German colony. The Germans came in, stole the land, physically abused the women, and enslaved and worked the men to death. In just 4 years, they killed over 60,000 of only 80,000 of the indigenous Herero people and 10,000 of 20,000 Nama people. At some point, the Herero rose up in revolution, rallied to the cries of freedom of a man named Samuel Maharero, who led the fight against the oppressors on January 12th in 1904, when the Herero killed about 120 German colonizers. But Samuel Maharero made it a point not to kill any women, children, or missionaries. He declared that the revolt was against colonial oppression, not civilians, and that there can be peace if the Germans stop the abuse against the indigenous. The Germans decided to opt for vengeance instead. To be specific, they decided to enforce total racial annihilation. German Lieutenant General Lothar von Trotha officially issued the Vernichtungsbefehl, the extermination order. Every Herero, with or without a gun, with or without cattle, will be shot. I will no longer accept women and children. At the Battle of Waterberg in August 1904, the German army attacked the Herero, and when many of them fled the battle through a gap in the German flank towards the Omaheke desert, the Germans used that to trap them in the scorching sands. The German troops sealed off the perimeter of the desert with guards who shot all Herero men, women, and children on sight. And some even claim that the Germans poisoned all the waterholes. Thousands of Herero lost their lives in the desert, either shot, starved, or otherwise. Those who didn't were rounded up and sent to an early form of the Germans' concentration camps, with the worst being on Shark Island, a rocky island without shelter from the winds, where prisoners were forced to work with almost no food and sleep without blankets. The death rate on the island was up to 80%. The Germans were also obsessed with scientifically proving that the white race was superior, so they had prisoners scrape the flesh off the bodies of their own friends with glass shards. Then they sent the skulls to German universities for research that will later influence the racist ideologies of the Third Reich. Overall, 80% of the Herero population was wiped out, and in a matter just as cruel, 40 to 50% of another indigenous people, the Nama, were exterminated as well.